set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen off the play fake.
Oh!
Throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Allen to throw it. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Allen going to throw. We'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arms.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Bread and butter.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Sandwich. Got sandwich.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30
his coach to take cover his coach. I saw that before, too. She know what she wants. That's one time she won't go to sleep. I put cover on her.
Tap forward by Allen on a jet sweep.
Good fake out. Good fake out.
And the reinforcements coming as they're going to him behind the line.
Good fake out, man.
2nd and 14 now after the loss.
I got it this time. I got it this time, y'all. Let's go, y'all. You're going to take me out twice. You're taking me out twice. Let's go. On here, man. Yeah.
Frank Clark, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Let's go, y'all. We back. We back.
In the
back.
backfield and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight and just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills' opening drive yields 3. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was the true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. In this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on, but this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
Hey, John, you playing, Johnny, man?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire.
Woo, good run.
And he's got some space here.
Good run.
And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for KC.
It's hard to beat me twice.
43 yards.
It's really hard to beat me twice. I can't make that up.
In Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Gets it to Hardman. A jet sweep.
Hardman.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
I'm liking this, Matt.
At the 11.
You're liking it.
Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure rate.
Who want fresh bread?
And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. 3-0.
Call me Messi. I'm kicking field goal. Bar.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Butker's kick here is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
I did too, but you know, it's your defense. I ain't surprised. It's your defense.
Exchanging some jabs.
You won't go on competitive, man. We're competitive. You know, ain't gonna be easy, but it may not be easy. You know, I ain't finished. I'm trying to give you no points though.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to
replay, replay.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to
I like talking. If I lose, I'll lose. You know, I like talking.
As an offensive
That's one thing about me.
You don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. He goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he got
I beat DJ 2 last week.
On the play back at the 44.
Yep, last game I did. He was mad.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
One of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6
I blitzed. That's why I ain't blitzed that much last game.
Arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm.
What's good, Jones? Give me good luck. Now I know I'm about to win the game. When you're on my broadcast, I know I'm about to win the game now. You ought to just Blaze.
Play action. Allen.
Good defense, sir. Come on, boss, sir. I told him no points. Just Blaze is in the building, man. Shout out to Just Blaze.
To incompletion, they're going for more.
When he come on, I get that dub.
Now on
when he
4th
come,
down,
I know I'm about to win
the
now.
punt team sending this one away.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm Buffalo. No. I'm Kansas City. I'm Kansas City in this game.
Able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just I like the way we do.
No, he's from Buffalo, so I can't use Buffalo. I gotta
take it. Anything to put some
He a
points
real
on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
All day.
And he gets this one just shy of the
35. All day. I can't make it up.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And
able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 41, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. Mahomes finding his burner, Hardman, for the KC first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Yeah, he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. So after the INT, it's Allen. And Cook has it left side. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. To throw again on second down. Allen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Off the play fake. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football. Now Zach trying.
Yes, sir, Just Blake. Yes, sir. Just trying my best, man. This is a good opponent right here. Yeah, good opponent. Ain't no push around.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I'm trying, Just.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Gregory Rousseau getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a third and long. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 37 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring
it
ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go, come on, defense.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. That might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Good job, Clark. Good defense, Clark.
Frank Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
I think I can too. I think I got the game too.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth.
Good defense. Great defense. Great defense.
So certainly
great
an
defense.
Call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to
Yeah,
this point.
I already know, man.
This is 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's a
you talking shit? Talking shit now? All right, good. Still up.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses.
I'm talking to the people on my broadcast. I ain't talking shit.
Creativity or results. And there, not only does
I'm talking to people on my broadcast.
but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
I'm talking to people on my broadcast. They ask me questions. I don't got lie.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Yeah, I got fans.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I broadcast.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Yeah, that's how you feel. Almost surgical.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throws
almost surgical. Let's go, y'all.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's
got
got first down there.
You got offense, y'all. You got offense. You got the offense.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Last
run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
The block.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession.
Great, that's all.
No turnover.
I just want to be great, that's all.
Just hang on to the ball.
I just want to be great, that's all.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I just want to be great.
It's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 65 yards on the ground.
I'm proud of me. Let's go. I'm proud of me.
And still get a first down here as they
go
up on 2nd and inches. Mahomes takes it
Let's
himself, and he'll get in. He's over
Good
for
job.
a touchdown.
All we do now, I'll go to play defense. We play defense all game.
Let's go.
The
Chiefs have broken our tie and have taken
a good win, Matt.
Good win. Extra point by
Ground up, man. Ground up.
And that makes it a 17-10 score.
How you
now
do, man?
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The slot man in motion right. Now Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Diggs in motion left. Here's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing is Allen. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did get.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
I ain't counting no game, sir.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit.
Damn, he ain't going, I ain't going. God damn! Yes, sir. Woo! Yeah, I try all the lateral. I try. You know, you gotta do something, man. I want to win that game. I ain't want to go overtime with him.
So 4 quarters couldn't decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs
who get
the football first in this overtime session. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 41, Mahomes throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Third and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. You got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
That was a big risk here in overtime. It sent him out to fire away from long distance, but he knocks it through to give him the lead.
Edgy, don't you think? Because if he misses there, ball goes to the spot of the kick, correct?
Yeah.
And guess what? That only leaves about, 20 yards or so for them to go downfield and be in position themselves. So you have confidence in him, and you have confidence in your defense, so go ahead and let him kick that one.
First throw of overtime for Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Slot man moves right. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On 1st down, Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to win this football game here in overtime. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
Hey, good game, J-Pack. You want to rematch, J-Pack? No, I'm good. All right.